Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're rediving deep into one of the most captivating tales from ancient Greek mythology, the legend of King Midas and his infamous golden touch. It's a story that's been told for centuries, a cautionary tale about wishes, desires, and understanding what truly brings happiness. So, grab a comfy seat, because this is going to be an amazing journey. Have you ever wished you could have something unique, something that would change your life forever? King Midas certainly did. He was a wealthy king ruling over Phrygia, and he loved gold more than anything else. He collected it, admired it, and dreamed of having more. He truly believed that gold was the ultimate source of happiness and power. Little did he know, his deepest desire was about to be granted in the most unexpected and, frankly, disastrous way possible. The story begins with a rather unusual event. One day, Midas's servants discovered Silenus, the wise and elderly companion of the god Dionysus, lost and wandering in the king's rose garden. Instead of punishing him, King Midas, known for his hospitality, treated Silenus with great kindness for 10 whole days and nights, feasting and entertaining him. When Silenus was safely returned to Dionysus, the god was so grateful for Midas's generosity that he offered the king a single wish. Now, this was Midas's moment. What would you wish for if a god granted you one? World peace, eternal youth. King Midas, with his singular obsession, didn't hesitate. He wished that everything he touched would turn to pure gold. Dionysus, knowing the potential folly of such a wish, warned him, but Midas was insistent. He believed this was the ultimate blessing, the key to infinite wealth and endless joy. And just like that, the wish was granted. Imagine waking up the next morning, the sun streaming through your window, and realizing your wish had come true. Midas was absolutely thrilled. He reached out and touched his bedpost, and poof, it transformed into sparkling gold. He touched a chair, gold. He walked through his garden, touching roses, and they instantly became exquisite golden sculptures, their petals frozen in eternal metallic beauty. His castle, his kingdom, everything he laid his hands on, could now be transformed into the most precious metal known to man. He felt invincible, the richest man in the world. For a while, Midas reveled in his new power. He turned entire rooms into golden sanctuaries, filled with glimmering statues and glistening furniture. He probably felt like he was living in a dream, a golden paradise of his own making. But then, the first cracks in his golden fantasy began to appear. Soon, the sheer scale of his wish started to reveal its true, destructive nature. The blessing was quickly turning into a heavy burden. The first problem, and perhaps the most immediate, arose when Midas became hungry. He sat down to eat, eager for a delicious meal. He reached for a piece of bread, and as his fingers brushed it, the bread instantly solidified into a golden loaf, hard and inedible. He tried to drink wine, but the moment the goblet touched his lips, the liquid turned into molten gold, impossible to consume. His glorious touch, which he thought would bring him everything, was now preventing him from fulfilling his most basic human needs. He was starving amidst unimaginable wealth. But the real tragedy, the one that truly broke King Midas's spirit, came with his beloved daughter. Some versions of the myth say it was his son, others a beloved pet. But the essence remains. Something he cherished more than gold itself was affected. His daughter, seeing her father's distress, ran to comfort him. In a moment of affection, Midas reached out to embrace her, and instantly, his precious child was transformed into a lifeless, golden statue. The very thing he loved most was taken from him by his own foolish wish. This was the crushing realization. Gold, while beautiful and valuable, could not provide life, warmth, or love. It had instead taken them away. Overwhelmed with despair and regret, Midas realized the terrible mistake he had made. His wish, born of greed and a misunderstanding of true value, had turned into a curse. He pleaded with Dionysus, begging the god to take back the power that had brought him so much suffering. Dionysus, seeing Midas's genuine remorse, instructed him to go to the river Pactolus, bathe in its waters, and cleanse himself of the golden touch. Midas, desperate for release, followed the god's instructions without hesitation. He went to the river, stepped into its cool, flowing waters, and as he washed himself, the golden touch flowed out of him and into the river. To this day, it's said that the sands of the Pactolus River contain gold flakes, a lasting reminder of Midas's transformation and redemption. Returning home, Midas found that he could touch things again without turning them to gold. More importantly, his daughter was restored to life, warm and loving once more. From that day forward, King Midas was a changed man. He no longer cared for gold or material wealth. Instead, he preferred a simpler life, finding joy in nature, in the love of his family, and in the basic necessities that he had once taken for granted. He learned that true riches are not found in possessions, but in experiences, in relationships, and in appreciating the simple wonders of life. The story of King Midas is far more than just a myth about a king with a magical touch. It's a profound lesson that echoes through time, reminding us about the dangers of unchecked desire and the importance of perspective. It teaches us that what we think we want isn't always what we truly need or what will bring us lasting happiness. Often, the things we value most, love, family, health, connection, are priceless, precisely because they cannot be bought or turned into gold. So, the next time you find yourself wishing for something, take a moment to think about King Midas. What is it that truly brings joy and fulfillment into your life? Is it material possessions, or is it something deeper, something that nourishes your soul? This ancient tale encourages us to cherish the intangible, to appreciate the simple beauty around us, and to understand that the greatest treasures are often those that don't shine or glitter. What do you think is the most important lesson from the King Midas myth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this journey into mythology, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.